Schools and communities are becoming more aware of the need to address gender violence in their hallways and among their youth. Increasingly, we are looking to engage young people in meaningful ways to address this issue. The Reducing Sexism and Violence Program is an intensive training that empowers your students to take a leadership role in creating a safe and healthy environment.
We are selected for the Reducing Sexism and Violence Program by faculty, staff, and administration because we are leaders in our social groups and represent the full diversity of the student population.
The program begins with a 2-day retreat where we are engaged in discussions about real-life scenarios, values clarification exercises, media deconstruction, and activities to help clarify gender identity and its construction.
The activity that we just did is called, or I call it at least, the gender boxes, in which the group of females and the group of males each went off and made a box of their own gender and filled it with the stereotypical bits that make up manhood and
the norms.
Woman. Yes, the norms of manhood, of being a man, of being a woman.
For the most part, emotionally repressed, violent.
You have to be a pimp or a boss of some sort. You need to have all the power.
And then on the outside of the box, they wrote down all the words that are used as insults to describe anyone who goes out of the box. They call them gay, or fag, or sissy, or a pussy, or a wussy.
The Reducing Sexism and Violence Program creates a team of violence prevention trainers that are selected from a broad array of social groups within the diverse school population.
Well, I definitely recommend it to other schools because I think having a large group of your students, or 40 like our school, just having them know how to deal with these situations, even if it's just a small group, they'll still affect your whole school, I think.
The power of this program is in its ability to engage both girls and boys by identifying participants as bystanders to men's violence against women. It reduces defensiveness and creates a conversation where everyone has a role to play in prevention. Group and individual interventions empower us to change that culture that connotes sexism and violence in our school and community.
I thought that when I first got here, I just signed up, to get out of school. I missed practice for a day, so get a little break. But when I got here, I'm like, crap, it's going to be a whole men are evil, sexism is all guys' fault, men are bad, blah, blah, blah. But it's really not. It's really equal on both sides.
R.S.V.P. has been evaluated by the Maine Center for Public Health. This quasi-experimental evaluation used intervention and control groups and found that students experienced dramatic changes in their knowledge, attitudes, behaviors, and beliefs with regards to sexism and violence. They also experienced dramatic improvements in their ability to prevent and intervene in gender-violent situations.
And I honestly think that with kids doing it instead of parents or teachers, other students in the school and our peers will realize, wow, we can make a difference as kids, but not only with the teachers.
In addition to examining real-life scenarios and conducting values clarification exercises, we learn media deconstruction techniques that train us to examine how gender identity and culture are influenced by the media and how to counteract that with positive, proactive messages.
We as student leaders learn media deconstruction tools to help us analyze what messages are being communicated in the media that surrounds us every day. Messages about how we are supposed to look, act, feel, what we are supposed to value.
I just think this whole program is just wow. Like, in all honesty, I think it's amazing. Like, it really is. Like, seriously, like, awesome possum. Like, the 10th max.